Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. Today we will discuss about the placement fourth lord in the fourth house. What do you mean by the Lord of the House in Vedic astrology? Now, each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So, this planets become the Lord of those houses. Now, look at this table to see which planet is the Lord of which zodiac sign. So, if you see this table, Mars is the Lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So, in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now, for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will discuss about the placement fourth lord in the fourth house. But before that, I have already made detailed videos on what all things can we see from the fourth house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer. Please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of lords in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planets, dignity of the planets, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, shadbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. Fourth lord is sitting in its own house. It is sitting in the fourth house. Fourth house is a Kendra house. It is one of the most main four pillars of anybody's life, which is yourself, your happiness, your spouse, and your career. So fourth house shows the happiness that one has in life. So this is a auspicious placement because the lord of happiness is sitting in its own house comfortably. If there is no other afflictions, it is well placed, then definitely you are going to have a happy life. Now many people relate happiness with that of how much money, how much wealth one has. Definitely wealth is needed to sustain life on in this earth, but it is not a guarantee that money is going to make you happy. Money can only give a person a comfortable life. So here we are talking about happiness, the inner contentment that one person has. Okay, some people are happy even with the little things that they have, and some people, even after living in a big mansion, are not happy from inside. So this fourth law talks about your inner happiness, and when it sits comfortably, it shows that doesn't matter whether you have a lot or not materially, you are someone who are content uh, from your innermost angle. Now fourth house is part of the moksha trikon. Okay, and this moksha lord sitting in its own house, it also shows that you have affinity or like to go into the spiritual aspects of life as well. You are spiritual. Now, fourth lord shows home. So, what does this show? You are someone who are very much attached to your childhood home, to that home where you have been born and brought up, to that neighborhood area, okay, the childhood area. You are very much attached to that. So what does this mean? Like, let's say, even after a few years down the line, let's say one has to has the privilege, whether to sell the property or not, you will have that inner desire not to sell that, because you are attached to it. Your emotions have been attached to that home. So even if that home, you are not able to use it, you will still not be someone who would like to sell it, because of that attachment that you have. Now, fourth lord shows masses, okay, the masses of a country. So this is a good place to succeed in politics if somebody wants to go in politics. But again, we have to see lot of other things. Just by one placement we are not going to make final judgments. Fourth lord shows farmland. So if this placement is without afflictions, that this is a good combination to enter into the agricultural sector, to do gardening, planting trees, or even if investing in farmlands is good. But again, we need to see which exact planet is there to make it final. Now, fourth lord shows the inner peace of mind. So if it is, there are afflictions on this lord, then you are going to have disturbed peace of mind. The home environment is disturbed. Even after having everything, you will not get the peace of mind if there are afflictions. Fourth lord shows material comforts and luxuries. So if it is well placed, you are someone who is going to get all the material comforts and luxuries at your home. There will be servants at your home, multiple properties, multiple vehicles, and comfortable life. Okay, so this is a very good placement from material angle as well, because the lord is definitely going to protect his own house. So in terms of acquiring the luxury and leading a very comfortable life, for that it is good. But again, we need to see the planet also in detail. Now, fourth lord shows homeland. So if it is sitting without any afflictions, this is a good placement to live in your own homeland, especially when this dasha period is activated. Rather than going anywhere out, it is better to stay in one's homeland and do your work there, because you are going to succeed, because fourth lord is sitting comfortably in its own house. Now, fourth lord shows peace of mind, it shows security. So, you are someone who wants that emotional security and stability in life. So, whatever you feel, like there are, let's say, you feel that you will get emotional security and stability by having a peaceful home environment, by having, let's say, home, by having a vehicle. So you make that checklist, that these are the things which is going to give you that security and stability in life, and then you are someone who are also going to work on those things, so that you can get the required stability and security that you want in your life. Now, fourth lord shows homeland. So, when fourth lord is sitting so strongly, it shows that you are someone who loves your country, you love your homeland, you are someone who are patriotic. Fourth lord, that also shows the foundation, the nourishment, the values one has. So, you are also somebody who is attached to the traditions and the culture of the land where you are born in. You are a traditionalist, you will have love for your homeland. So if anybody who talks against your homeland, you do not like it, even irrespective of whether that person is a foreigner or that person is from your own homeland. So if it is well placed, again we discussed that it is patriotic, but if it has some severe afflictions, then it can go to an extremist level as well. Now, fourth lord shows happiness. So, if it is without afflictions, it also shows that you will have a very good domestic, happy life. Okay, one has good relationships with his or her partner. You are loyal, devoted to your relationship, wants the relationship to work, and you put efforts. You provide all the stability and security to your spouse as well, and you care for your partner also. So this is a good placement. If unafflicted, good domestic happiness is also guaranteed. Now, fourth lord shows formal education. So what does this show? That this education thing is becoming strong in your chart. So you might use your education in your career, because fourth lord is also giving its seventh aspect on the house of career. So in one way or the other, your education is going to have certain impact on your career. Fourth lord shows mother. So if it is very, without any afflictions, then it shows that you are someone who is very attached to your mother. And fourth lord sitting strongly also shows that mother could be long lived. But again, for long live, short live, for this we need to see lot of details. Now, fourth lord shows happiness. So, if it is sitting without afflictions, then as we already discussed, you know, doesn't matter how much you have in your bank balance, how much money you have, with whatever you have, you are content in life. You're content in whatever you have. You're generally happy and satisfied. Fourth lord shows education. So you have that natural inner talent in you of teaching, mentoring, guiding. Nobody wants to teach you, that you have that inside yourself. So entering into teaching related fields is also good with this placement. Now, fourth lord shows mother. So, what does this show? Your mother is becoming very strong in your chart. So, you have a very nurturing mother who has imparted all the good values into you, has given you a very strong base, a very strong foundation in your childhood. Now, fourth lord shows formal education. So, if it is placed without afflictions, then it generally shows that you get a very good education from a good school. Okay, and you are also one who is well learned, knowledgeable, scholar, moral, kind. All these, traditional values which has been imparted to you by your mother right from childhood. Fourth lord shows real estate, vehicles. So if it is without affliction, then it is a very good combination to buy vehicles, to invest in the real estate sector. Okay, you can have rental yields and all those things from the real estate sector. For that, it is a very good placement. But if there are afflictions, then some issues related to vehicular accidents when this dasha period is activated could be possible. So you have to be cautious in that aspect. Now, fourth lord gives a seventh aspect on the 10th house of career. So, as we discussed, with this placement, you will get good name and fame in the society that you are living in, good reputation you have in your work area. But again, you have to try to balance your work and home life. Okay, as the scale could be higher at one end, there is a possibility. So try to balance both the lives for leading a very happy and contentful life. I will in future make separate videos with different type of planet as the fourth lord in the fourth house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comments section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.